We was just live. But we had some technical difficulties. So we had to get up off of him. We had technical difficulties. I don't know what you think happened.
I'm not for sure, Deacon.
You know, when I'm on the show, y'all need to have all this stuff taken care of before I get on here. I don't need no technical difficulties when I'm on the show.
We apologize for that.
You know, cause when I'm on here, I want everything done correctly. I want everything done right. And when I'm on the show, I don't know technical difficulties. And that's just what happened. We just tried to get on live a few minutes ago. We had technical difficulties. And I apologize. I apologize to the people out there that is watching us right now. I apologize for the technical difficulties we was having.
Yeah. Okay, y'all. Thank you, Deacon. Tonight we got I'm going to be talking with Steve's uncle. Some of y'all may be familiar with him, Deacon Willie C Johnson. Deacon Willie C Johnson is about 70-something years old. And before he has a lot of wisdom, a lot of things to offer. And I believe in a time
a lot of wisdom of him. A lot of it.
I'm sitting right here by you, Deacon Willie C. You don't have to yell. I'm right here by you. You got a lot of wisdom, but at this time, we know that our country right now is experiencing a lot of things with this virus that's going on.
Yes.
And for a lot of people, this is very unfamiliar. For all of us, this is unfamiliar territory.
Help us, Lord. Help us.
This is unfamiliar territory. And, you know, this is something that when I think about this, I think about, you know, how God encouraged Joshua and he encouraged Moses.
Joshua. Go ahead. Read.
He encouraged Joshua and he encouraged Moses. And, you know, when it comes to unfamiliar things, this is our opportunity to express our faith on a whole greater level.
Yes.
You know,
yes.
Trust and believing that God is with us. What I want to know tonight is, I know that you're 70-some years old, and I know that you've experienced, have you ever seen anything like this before? Have you ever experienced, how did y'all get through these kind of things?
I don't know, man. You know what? Back when I was coming up, back in the 60s, I'll never forget it. Back in the 60s, they was getting ready to cancel American Bandstand with Dick Clark. I'll never forget it. And it went crazy out there.
Diane.
People went crazy, and they said, "Don't you cancel Dick Clark. Don't you cancel American Bandstand." And people going crazy out there. And I was going crazy with them. I was out there protesting. We didn't want Dick Clark to be canceled.
Okay, but Deacon Willie, what that got to do with, like, you know, facing hard times? What did Dick Clark got to do with
You don't think canceling American Bandstand was hard times? People couldn't dance no more. People couldn't hear the Beatles on the radio and on TV no more. There was a lot of stuff going on. James Brown was not able to be played on the radio and on TV at that time. It was hard times.
But what we're experiencing right now, Deacon Willie C, has nothing to do with dancing. There's a virus going around, and we're just trying to figure out how did y'all handle it back in those days when you know, found yourself in unfamiliar territory. Did you trust in God, or
we trust in the Lord, and then we barbecue. I'm gonna tell you something. When you barbecue and you put them ribs on the grill, it'll bring a whole lot of people together. Now that's what we did. We in the morning time we would have oatmeal and eggs. We would have oatmeal and eggs, and then later on we'll cook some on the grill. And they brought folks together. That's how we dealt with it. And then we prayed. We prayed to the Lord. Then we get more ribs the next day, more chicken. That's how we dealt with it. We didn't complain. We prayed. And like that's how y'all should be doing right now. Praying and asking the Lord to help you get a grill, a barbecue grill. And it'll help you through times like this.
Okay, well, let me ask you this, Deacon Willie C. Okay, let me ask you this. Now, you know the churches are not having, they have said for the churches not to hold services due to, you know, the spreading of the virus.
Right.
You know, they don't want people being in clusters.
Right.
And so what is your, I see you wore your Sunday suit.
I put my suit on because, first of all, I thought we were having church this Sunday. That's what I thought. Then the governor gets on TV today and says he don't want nobody to have them church.
But they don't want nobody because they don't want the virus.
They said they didn't want nobody to be at the church. And so I put my suit on anyway. I wanted y'all to see what I was going to wear. Since there ain't nobody going to be there anyway. Ain't nobody going to be at the church anyway. I wanted y'all to see what I was going to wear to church Sunday.
Hey, Shonda. Hey, Barbara.
And this what I got on. This nice tie that I got at the thrift store. This jacket I got at the thrift store. I spent a total of $12 and 40 cents on this whole outfit at the thrift store, and ain't nobody gonna be at the church to see me in it. So that's why I came on here live, so that y'all can see me in my Easter Sunday suit.
Okay, Deacon, you ain't got to yell.
I'm upset.
Okay.
I'm upset with the coronavirus doing this to me.
So you upset with the coronavirus?
Yes. I'm upset because I can't go Easter egg hunting. I can't go Easter egg hunting this Sunday and hunt for my eggs like I do every year because of Corona.
Well, Easter is not about Easter eggs or bunnies anyway. It's about Jesus Christ. It has nothing to do with eggs.
I know, but I know that part.
It has everything to do with
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm saying is, I was in my mind, I'm thinking I'm gonna be at church Sunday. I was gonna get my pink egg, my blue egg, my yellow eggs, and all them other kind of eggs, and I thought that I was gonna be able to enjoy peeling them eggs and eating them. But now I can't even do it.
What?
I thought I was gonna have an Easter dinner at the church like I do every year, but now I can't do it. Why? Because of Corona.
Well, let me ask you, because of what?
Corona. The Corona done screwed up everything for everybody out here. We ain't got no chance of going to church. I don't know when we going back. I've been a deacon at my church going on 35 years. And I ain't never had to be out of church.
You can knock the camera and everything.
I ain't never had to be out of church. I've been a deacon at my church 35 years, and I ain't never been out of church.
Oh.
No, I ain't got no corona. I don't got it.
But you know what they say, a dry cough is a sign.
This is all due to my mustache being too long.
Okay, Deacon, can we get you to calm down so
No, I'm upset because I ain't never been out of church for no type of nothing.
Okay,
like
but we are the church, Deacon. I mean, God calls us to fellowship, to assemble.
You don't
together.
think I know that? You don't think I know that, young lady?
Yeah, Deacon.
I know we the church. But I wanted to go and get the son. Look, it's a lady at our church, Sister Mary Nelson. Mm-hmm. That she cooked good dressing, good turkey, good black eyed peas with the pigtails and all that in there. I won't be able to get Sister Mary's food this Sunday. Why? Ask me why.
Why, Deacon?
Because of the corona. The corona screwed up everything for everybody out here.
Well, have you been staying in the house, been quarantining yourself and staying in the house because you're of age? Now you're a little bit older, and they're advising us, especially older, especially up in age, and if you have an underlying condition.
Here's the thing: I have not necessarily been what you call staying in the house because they had a sale at Kroger on prune juice, and I went up there and got 2 bottles of it.
Well, they say you can go to the grocery store as long as you go get what you got to get.
I had to go get my medicine.
Yeah.
Because, I had my diabetic.
Yeah.
So I had to go get my medicine and things like that. But, and then I had to, go see my wife because she's in the hospital.
Oh, Lord.
And so I had to go up there and visit her. But they had me talking to her through a window.
Well, because they...
Through a window!
But you got to do that, Deacon Willie C, now because the people have to be protected. You might bring some germs to her. And,
I've been giving that woman germs for over 50 years. For over 50 years, I've been giving that woman germs. What's the difference now?
This might kill her.
If it ain't killed her by now, it ain't gonna never kill her. If my germs ain't killed her by now, it ain't never gonna kill her.
Well, Deacon Willie C, I'm just saying, matter. You keep knocking my little camera off. Okay, there we go, D. There you go. You got some people on here that's commenting. I don't know if they have any questions for you. But I just want to say, Deacon Willie C, at a time like this, I believe this is a great time to express your faith. Right. Trusting in God. And then also, not only that, express your faith and trust in God.
You know what?
Also,
This one thing I want to say.
Yes.
This is one thing I want to say. I have faith, but they've been going in these grocery stores buying up everything.
Like,
when I go up in there, I can't buy nothing. So I ain't really had the coronavirus, but I had the bologna virus. I went in to buy a pack of bologna, and there wasn't none in there. So I've been really sick over that. So I had the bologna virus because there ain't been no bologna in there, and I love bologna, but it hadn't been in there.
But what about tissue? They said they've been buying up all the tissue.
Listen, I've been served in the military.
What that got to
for
do
30 years. The military, the VA, provide me with toilet tissue, so I ain't got no problem with that. The VA give me my toilet tissue. They give me all that hand sanitizer. The VA give it to me.
And somebody asked, where's your face mask and gloves?
So, let me tell you something.
Pastor Gary asked that.
Look,
and somebody will know when we're going to have toilet paper again. Daniel asked when we're going to have toilet paper again.
Daniel wants to know when we're going to have... Listen, Daniel, I'm going to tell you what you're going to do, Daniel. I don't know when we're going to have toilet paper again. But one thing I do know, that they always send the impact to people's houses. You can use that for toilet paper. That's the only thing I can tell you on that, Daniel. Use the impact newspaper for toilet paper, because that's the only paper you get now. The only paper you get now is the impact. So I feel like use that. Save all the newspaper from impact that you can and use that for toilet paper. That's what I use. It's a little rough. It's a little rough on you. Now, the ones that got hemorrhoids, use baby wipes. If you got hemorrhoids, use baby wipes. They work just as good. And here's my mask. You want to know what my mask is? Here it is right here.
Pastor Garrett was asking. He was just trying to be concerned. Deacon Willie C, you okay?
I hope I ain't getting that corona.
Well, you've been
praise Yahweh.
Somebody, Marcus Johnson said, need to ask you advice. What would he give to the community to make sure the community stays safe? What would you give to make sure the community stays safe?
Well, this is what I give them.
I know, Pastor Gary.
This is what I'm going to give the community to stay safe. Words of wisdom. Stay your behind in the house. Don't go outside. The people on the TV telling you don't go out there, and you instead of going out there, you gonna get corona. You gonna get corona. If you go out that door, that's what I'm gonna tell the community. Stay your behind in that house. Don't be spreading this corona disease around to other folks. You just listen, you live. If you don't listen, you're going to die probably.
But let me ask you this, Deacon Willie. You act like you upset.
I am upset. Some people hard-headed out here. If the governor of Mississippi is telling you to stay up behind in the house, stay in the house.
Well, okay, you got some people, okay, I understand that. But some people feel like their rights have been violated when it comes to the church. We just had a bishop was on TV today was talking about, but he's not going to hold service.
They got drive-through churches now. You just drive up like you did in the old days when you go to the movies. You remember the drive-through, the drive-in movie theater?
Yeah.
That's how they got some churches now. You just drive up there and they got some man on top of some kind of, maybe I think it's like a flatbed truck. And he's standing up and he preach. And they sit in their cars and they listen to the man. You can do that.
Well, how are you holding church? Are you still, is your pastor, the name, tell us again the name of your church that you go to.
I go to Mount Sinai, walking on the water, river of the kingdom of God, Daniel, who was in the lion's den, Meshach, and Abednego, and somebody else was in there with them, Missionary Baptist Church, is where I go.
Well, are you still having a feeling for the pastor? Because I know the pastor don't be there sometime. And so I want to know how y'all plan on holding service. Are you going to be online?
You know
or
what?
Are y'all doing dry? How do you plan on, and how is the congregation?
I'm going to be honest with you. I don't like my pastor.
Well, Deacon, that's not...
I don't. You know what? This been needing to come out.
Do you think
this been needing to come out? I've been needing to say this.
Is this a time?
I don't like my pastor name is Leonard Jenkins. Pastor Leonard, I got something I need to tell you, Leonard. You don't never show up at church unless it's payday. And I'm tired of it. The lights done been turned out twice in our church.
Did y'all still have service?
In the dark. Because wasn't nobody there to pay time.
Well, I remember that one time you threatened the congregation to turn the lights off
because
they didn't want to listen to that sermon, because the sermon that you preached that sermon, and they start walking out. I remember you talking about
sometimes
that.
I got to step in and be the associate pastor.
Yeah.
Sometimes Reuben Stutter, who used to be on American Idol, sometimes he got to step in and be associate pastor. You know, he's a member of our church, Reuben Stutter.
Okay.
He's a member of our church.
Okay.
Sometimes he got to step in, but most of the time it's me, being associate pastor of our church. And some of them guys don't even come to church and pay tithes. So when they don't come to church and pay their tithes, guess what? The lights get turned off. I done had to preach in the dark 2 times in our church. And it's about to be a 3rd time if these so-called members don't show up and start. I'm going to start what you call that? Cash app. Yeah, that cash app. They need to start sending some money to me so I can pay the bill at the church. Because if they don't send the money, the lights going to be off.
Well, let me ask you this, Deacon, because this is what
all the food in the refrigerator down there is almost spoiled.
Okay, well, let me ask you this.
In the kitchen.
Because I believe this right here, that even though our churches, which we're still having services, we're just having it in a different way, which is online, and some people are having where the
well, see, I don't know nothing about online. I don't know nothing about online. I've been having to call my numbers on the phone.
Oh, y'all been having...
And have church over the phone. I call them.
Well, that's another avenue.
That's on 3-way, and then this person called on 3-way, and this person called, and I had to have church like that. I don't even get to see my member.
But my thing is,
I'm almost in tears because I don't get to see my member.
I'm just saying, Deacon, the whole point of it is to stay connected. We want to stay connected as a body. So if you...
Now, Brother Earl,
okay,
he's another deacon in our church. Brother Earl, now I don't mind talking to him on the phone because his breath stinks. His breath stinks so bad, I'd rather talk to him over the phone than have church with him over the phone any day. Earl, I hope you hear me. Your breath stinks. And I don't mind telling you. I've been telling you for years to get them 2 teeth pulled out in the back. They rotten. But then still, you won't listen. You got that insurance, that dental insurance, you won't even use it. You won't even use it. Talk about you walking by faith that they're going to fall out on their own. No, you need to go get that done now. As soon as possible.
Well,
I tell you what, they better be out your mouth before you come back to that church when they uplift your quarantine. When they uplift their quarantine, it better be out your mouth, both of them teeth. Because they rotten and they stink.
Well, Deacon, let me ask you this. Well, first of all, Deacon, somebody was saying, who cleans your church? Shonda Dobbins asked, who cleans your church?
Look, I clean the church. I wear a lot of hats in that church, Miss Dobbins. I wear a lot of hats in that church. That's why I lost so much weight. I'm working like crazy up in there. Every time I turn around, I'm sweeping, dusting, and cleaning and going on. Lately, this was right before Corona came and took over. I was the one that was up in that church doing all the maintenance work around there. I'm associate pastor, the deacon, I'm the janitor. Sometimes I had to go outside for church and show the people where to park at. And we ain't got but 6 members. But still, I got to go out there and show them where to park.
Okay, but let me ask you this, Deacon.
One of our members got stuck in the mud a couple weeks ago because it rained real bad. Guess what? I left him out there because he was late. He was late getting the church. I left him behind out there. Left him out there. And I'll do it again. I'll do it again. Yes, I will.
Let me ask you this. Lonnie Johnson asked, what about the essential worker, the people who have to get out? What advice do you give them, the people that, because the nurses, we have, farmers, we have people that just, the people that work at the grocery store.
I understand.
These are people that have to get
out.
I understand. What advice
them people at the grocery store, the police department,
and
you got the ambulance people and the nurses and the doctors. I understand them. But you ones that working down there at Howard and Sanderson Farm and Wayne Farm, that's y'all fault. That's y'all fault. You ain't Masonite, that's y'all fault. You ain't got to go down there. Take a chance. Live by faith.
But let me tell
If you go down there, they fight, so what? Dollar General is hiring every day.
Well,
They building Dollar Generals everywhere.
Well, let me ask you this.
They got to be hiring.
If why you saying Wayne Farmer Sanderson, they the ones that do the chicken. Don't you like chicken?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Sorry about that, Sanderson Farm. Y'all better get y'all behinds to work. All y'all that work at Sanderson Farm and Wayne Farm, y'all better get to work.
They do
I mean it.
They process the chicken.
Yeah, get that chicken out them doors and freezers and bring them to these stores. I'm sorry. If I offended anybody that works at Sanderson Farm or Wayne, Pico, or any other chicken farm, I'm sorry. We need the eggs. We need the chicken. I am sorry. Charge it to my heart.
Charge it to your head.
Oh, I'm sorry. Charge it to my head and not to my heart.
Okay, well, let me ask you this.
But them people at Mason, all y'all do is make wood. That's it. All y'all do is make wood.
Let me ask you
And Howard transformer. Nobody ain't no transformer.
Well, what I'm saying, but they still need to make a living, Deacon. They still got to put food on their table.
Billy Alvin can pay them guys. He got enough money.
But what I'm saying, Deacon, though, they still got to put food on their, still got to provide for their family. So in a sense, it's still a blessing.
Well, they might need to plant a garden and start eating some lettuce and tomatoes.
Is that how y'all did it?
That's how we did it. When I was coming up, we had lettuce, tomatoes, cabbages, greens. We had peppers out there. We had all kinds of stuff in our garden. Peas, butter beans, you name it. And they need to learn how to do the same thing. They come around here whining on Facebook, crying about how bad things is. It ain't as bad as you think it is.
Cynthia Jefferson just prayed for him, she said, Deacon not mad at everybody, but the people at Sanderson. Yeah, just pray for Deacon. Y'all know he up in age and stuff, and he just don't know how to control himself, his temper. He needs to just step back. That's why I can understand how you can have this much stuff and be a deacon in the church and have this much going on in you. You need to go talk to somebody professionally, Deacon.
I just got a lot of anger built up, baby.
Why? Because
these people out here it makes me so upset. Where's their faith? Where's the faith? Where's the faith? Huh? You people down there at Masonite, you're only making wood. Go home. Go home. You only making wood. That's all you do. Make wood, and all them trucks do is bring wood chips up in them. That's it. And had a whole lot of stinking.
But you still got that's still needed.
Nobody no wood except the burn.
But the people need jobs, Deacon. You don't want to close everything down.
Listen.
If you close everything down, then what's going to happen?
I feel like if they close the church down, they need to close them down too.
So that's your problem.
That's my problem.
Oh, that's your problem.
I feel like this. Why I can't go to church and wear a mask and some gloves? Why? I still should be able to go to church and at least wear a mask and some gloves. The grocery store people can wear masks and gloves and still go to work, but I can't go to church with a mask and gloves.
Well,
now ain't that kind of crazy?
Well, the mask can only do so much, Deacon.
We only in church an hour. At my church. I don't know about everybody else's church.
Y'all in church an hour, that's it?
About an hour, we out of there. Say what you got to say and go home. You ain't all you churches that want to stay there till 3 in the morning or 3 in the afternoon, that's your fault. You know we got coronavirus going on. Have church for 30 minutes to an hour and go home with your gloves and your mask on. You ain't got to do all the extra stuff.
Well, Deacon, I'm just going to tell you
you ain't got to have the choir walking in, going side to side and all that, walking all up there to the choir stand. You ain't got to do all that. Not during these times, you don't.
Well, Deacon, I'm just going to say this. I mean, I brought you on here for words of wisdom and faith, but I don't know if you've helped anybody today, really and truly.
I can't nobody on here tell me I ain't helped them today. Can't nobody on there tell me I ain't helped them today. I helped everybody on here.
I just like to know how, Deacon.
You don't think I'm showing them love?
It just don't feel. It just not coming across that way, Deacon. I'm not gonna judge your.
Oh, okay. Well, let me just say it like this. You guys, I want you guys to really be good people and stay in the house and don't go outside. You know, don't breathe the air out there. You might get corona.
Somebody said, Pastor, we need the wood. We need the wood.
For what? They got enough wood, probably for the next 50 years up in Masonite. Probably for the next 50 years. They done gave you asbestos. What else you want?
Deacon, I just really think that you probably just need to do a lot of repenting tonight after you.
So you feel like I need to repent? I need to repent?
Yeah.
For what?
Because I think you're just reacting out of anger.
You know what, girl? You so beautiful. I'm so glad you brought me on the show. Every time I look in your eyes, I say to myself, I say, girl, you is good looking. Now, my wife don't know I'm saying this to you because she is in hospice. But I'm telling you right now, you is one gorgeous looking woman.
Yeah,
I like the glasses you got on and everything. You look good. Your breath smell like peppermint.
Thank you, Deacon.
You look good.
Thank you. It's a lot of people that's confused some folks on here. And I think that we need to do a prayer chain for Deacon. Just add him to your sick and shut-in list because he needs some healing. So add him to your sick and shut-in list. But Deacon, I just really came and brought you on here just to, sort of just give folks some words of wisdom in these times because these, you know what I'm saying? For some people are really afraid at this time. Some people are really fearful at this time. But
fear is not of God.
You don't even let me
Fear is not of God.
You don't even let me finish, Deacon.
Go ahead.
Yeah. It isn't of God. And that's it. Fear is not of God. So I know that you being the age you are, you have seen a lot of things. And I was just wondering, how did you overcome those things, coming up? Like, did y'all did you constantly pray or stay in your word?
We prayed, and I'm telling you what else we did. We put on Marvin Gaye's song. Marvin Gaye had a song called What's Going On. And we played that record over and over again. It brought us through a lot of things, That song right now is relevant right now today. Marvin Gaye. What's going on? What's going on? Hey, what's going on? Somebody tell me what's going on. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Did you feel that?
I felt something.
Did you feel that when I hit that high note?
I felt something, Deacon. I don't think it was the Holy Ghost though, but I did feel something. I don't think it was holy though.
Right. But the way we got through things was, we prayed a lot back in them days. We with a lot of music, good critter. We played a lot of gospel music back in them days.
I mean, I'm just saying, don't you think we should stay focused on the word, not focus so much on media, but more so keep our focus on the word and focus on God because that's what's gonna pull us through.
Stay off the TV. Stop listening to all that negative talk and stuff that's on TV. Don't listen to all that. Get in your word. Read your word. Pray. Ask God to give you strength in these times. Comfort in these times. Put your Marvin Gaye on. Listen to what's going on. Then after that, you put you some James Cleveland on. James Cleveland was good back in my day. James Cleveland was good. Put you some James Cleveland on. Put your good T.D. Jakes message on. Listen to T.D. Jakes. That's T.D. Jakes. He gives good messages. Andrew Womack is another good one. Tony Evans. I love Tony Evans. Listen to some Tony Evans right now. Listen to some Tony Evans. But just have fun with the family. I think right now God is just trying to get people to enjoy one another. A lot of people were so busy before all this happened. They didn't have time for one another. They was all ripping and running, doing all this and that. They just didn't have time. Now folks at home, they having time with each other. You can play games. You can play games or you can cook.
Well, what if y'all don't get along? What if you with somebody you don't get along with?
Well, McDonald's is open and they drive-thru is open. Mm-hmm. So you can just go there and get you something from McDonald's and stay in their parking lot and eat.
But you gotta come back home to that person.
The couch is always available.
Oh.
You know, many times my wife still slept on the couch. Many times. I ain't never slept on there, but she have.
Well, I just think Deacon Willie C that, especially in these times, I remember God always encouraging Joshua to not be discouraged.
Yes.
You know, because he was about to do something he had never done before. He was facing something that he had never faced before, and he was in a position that he had never been in before, and God encouraged him. He continued to remind him how he was with him. And I believe that's the same thing God is telling us now, that he is with us. And that's what we ought to hold on to, is keep that encouragement, that even though these are unfamiliar times to some of us, it's not unfamiliar to God.
Yes.
And so we need to just keep that position of, you know, keeping our focus and keeping our minds and our eyes stayed on him, and he will, you know what I'm saying, we're going to prevail through this regardless. We're going to get through this regardless.
At least I am.
Okay.
Daniel wants to know what's my favorite game, what kind of game I like to play.
Mm-hmm.
I like to play, believe it or not, you ain't believe this. You are not going to believe it. I like playing spin the bottle. That's one of my favorite games. I like daring people to do stuff like, I dare you to read Matthew. I dare you to read Matthew. The whole book. That's what I like to do. I dare you to read John 3:16. Spin the bottle. Read it. Quote it. And I bet you don't. I bet they can't quote it, Daniel. I bet they can't quote it.
Can you quote it?
John 3:16. Of course I can quote John 3:16. Everybody know that.
Okay.
For God so loved Steve that he gave his only begotten son, that who? I said, who? Say it with me.
Who?
Whosoever believes in him shall not what?
Perish.
Perish. But have what?
Everlasting life.
Have what?
Everlasting life.
Have what?
Everlasting life.
Everlasting life. Everlasting life. I know my Bible. Been in this word over 52 years. 52 years. Some of y'all come to church and sit on that bench and don't know nothing. You come in there knowing nothing, you leave out there knowing nothing. All you come in there for is somebody see your new clothes. That's it.
Well, that's what you sound like when you were talking about not being able to go to church Sunday, because you kept
Let
saying
me tell you something.
that
Hey,
you weren't going to be able to show off your Easter outfit.
Hey, I'm not in there. Don't include me in that. I'm exempt because I've been going to church a long time. I can do that. I have that right.
So you have the right to go to church just to show off your Easter outfit.
I have that right because I've been there so long.
Because you've been in the church so long, that gives you the right to go just to show off.
And all the hats that I wear. I'm the janitor, the cook, the associate pastor, the piano player. I'm everything. And I'm a member.
Well, we know that Jesus is coming back soon.
Of course, he's coming back. I can't wait. He's coming back for us. You better get ready. It's coming. It's coming.
Is you ready, Deacon?
I'm ready. I said, I'm ready for his return. I'm ready.
So you about to give us
I want you to get ready. Do what you got to do. Get your act together. If you're out there doing something you ain't got no business doing, stop it. Get yourself together.
Well, Deacon, before we close out.
Right now. You know what coronavirus is doing right now?
What is corona?
Got husbands at home with their wives.
Really, Deacon?
Yes. That's what's wrong. They ain't out there with Salome and Laquita and them. They at home with their wives. That's what corona got them being faithful right now. And vice versa.
Well, let me
Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Corona's powerful, ain't it?
It's not more powerful than God, though. It ain't more powerful than God.
No, it ain't. No, it ain't. It ain't powerful than God, but it's powerful.
but we're not gonna give no glory to the corona.
We ain't giving no glory to the
or
corona.
any correct.
But I'm just saying how they,
We're not giving any glory to no coronavirus or any credit. If anything, we speaking healing.
Okay.
And we casting down corona and casting out coronavirus. It gets no glory.
I guess you told me. I guess you told me. I guess you told me, huh? I guess you done told me you don't preach the word.
Well, Deacon, before we're finna wrap up, is there anything, I'm just gonna give you about 2 minutes to go ahead and just encourage the people, give them a little small word. Just a word of encouragement, Deacon. We love. In love, Deacon.
Okay.
In love.
I will. I do that. What I want to tell you guys is that I love you. I want you to do right by the laws of the land. If the governor and the president and everybody's telling us to wear our masks, we need to wear our masks. We need to wear them, and we need to do, everything they tell us to do. They say stay in the house if you can. If you can only go somewhere if it's important, very important. But if it's possible, stay in the house and be safe and try your best to not spread the virus around to anybody else. Just be safe. That's all I'm asking you to do. Be safe. And I'm telling you right now, it'll help a lot of other people. That's all I'm asking you to do. I'm not asking you to do much. The governor is not asking you to do much. President Trump is not asking you to do much. All they ask you to do is chill out and cool out for just a few minutes until this thing blows over. And then you can go back out there and continue doing your doing your ways or whatever you were doing. But whatever you were doing, I hope the coronavirus kind of change your outlook on life and on things. And you go out there and look at life different and appreciate life a lot more. Appreciate your friends more. Appreciate your family more. I hope this coronavirus does something to change your life in a good way. And I want you guys to know that I love you. From right here in my heart. The little bit I got left for y'all. I love you. And I'm going to leave with a prayer.
I thought, okay.
Yeah, bow your head. Bow your head. Father, I come to you right now, Lord. Ask you, Father, help these that may be in fear. Fear. Tell them, Lord, that fear is not of you. It is not of you, Father. I come to you right now, Lord. Thank you, Lord, for waking everybody up on this Facebook, Lord, and all our family and friends waking up this morning, Lord, good and healthy. Lord, I just thank you. Thank you. And I just thank you, Father, that I got a full tank of gas in my car. And that the gas prices are so low that it only took me $10 to fill up on a half a tank. Praise Yahweh. Thank you. Thank you. In your son Jesus' name I pray, Lord. Amen.
Amen. Well, this is gonna be it with the much as the interview I could do with Brother Deacon Willie C. We thank you for those words of wisdom,
yes,
especially at the end when you was nice at the end.
Yes.
And we thank you for all your questions. We thank you for everybody coming on tonight, and we just pray that we blessed you and you got a chance to smile or laugh. And until we meet again, we love y'all.
I love you too, girl. I think you look so good to me. You're beautiful. And I just want to let you know that if you ain't married,
I'm married to your nephew, Deacon.
Oh my God. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh God, you're just so beautiful.
Thank you, Deacon.
I just want to let you
well,
know
anyway, we thank y'all for
the
questions.
Is wrong. I don't want to be right.
We thank you for the questions, and we pray that y'all have a blessed night. And until we meet again, y'all stay safe and good night.
Love, peace, and soul.